today's mini lecture is going to be on metric conversion. The most difficult part about metric conversion is just remembering the different prefixes. So here at Patton High School, we've come up with a nice little saying that helps us to remember the different prefixes. So right here, if you look, I've created a prefix line, and this is going to be the base, and then we're going to go 3 prefixes above and 3 prefixes below. Now there's a whole lot more, a lot larger prefixes that represent a lot larger numbers and a lot smaller, but these are the ones that we primarily use. So the way that I remember it and the way that I teach my students is that kangaroos hopping down, and then I use bumpy driveways, crushing marshmallows. So let's do that one more time together. So it says kangaroos hopping down bumpy driveways, crushing marshmallows. I know that sounds a bit silly, but I remember that. I can't get it out of my mind. I've got it memorized, and then now all I have to do is say, look at what I did. Kangaroos, that's a capital K, capital H, capital D, B for base, and then little d driving, little c for crushing, and little m. Now, on this side of the base are all capital letters. That means that they're going to have a numeric value greater than 1. And the ones that are on this side of the base are smaller, so I put them in lowercase, and they have a numeric value less than 1. So let's go through and make sure that we know what each one stands for. The K really doesn't stand for kangaroos. That just helps us remember it. In the metric system, a capital K is a kilo, a capital H is a hecto, a capital D is a deca, deci, centi, and milli. So those are going to be our 6 different actual prefixes. What is their value? The metric system is based on the base root of 10. So when I start over here at the base, it has a base of 1. It's worth 1 of whatever unit. Then it's going to go 10, 100, 1,000. So if I said I had 1 kilometer, that means that I have 1,000 meters. So a meter is about that long, so I have 1,000 of them. Okay, deci is going to be less than 1, so that's 1/10, 1 100th, and 1 1,000th. So that is going to be our different values. So this is considered the prefix line. Now guys, if you can do this, you can do just about any metric conversion. Let me give you an example. Do you see down here, I give you 3 different ones. The first one says, I have to start with 65.2 centimeters, and I want to convert that to meters. Well, you can do that mathematically. You can use calculators. You can use the internet. But if you have a prefix line, all you have to really do is say, where am I starting? Centi. So I'm going to come over here. Centi is on this dot right there. Where do I want to go? To a meter. Where is a meter? A meter is our base. So I would move 1, 2. So now if I find my decimal, and I do it the exact same thing, 1, 2, I just did my conversion. It is 0.652 meters. Yeah, it's that straightforward. Let's look at the next one. I'm going from a kiloliter to a liter. So kiloliter, liter is my base. Kilo is going to be right here. And then it says to a liter, which is the base. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. This time I'm moving it 3 places to the right. So it would go 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to end up with 75 liters. So that's all you have to do. I'm going to do one more for you just to make sure that we have it. So I have capital D. So capital D is right here at deca. So I'm going to put my right there, and I'm going to a little d, which is a deci over here. So it's 1, 2. I'm moving it 2 places to the right, and I end up with 745. So guys, if you can remember, this is conclusion, if you can remember that kangaroos hopping down bumpy driveways crushing marshmallows, that'll give you the saying to know that it is KHD, B for base, and then DCM. And that is going to be our prefix line. I hope this little mini lecture has helped, and I hope that you'll be able to complete the next worksheet.